Ladies and gentlemen, Babu Owino today bravely led James ORENGo and Edwin Sifuna in storming Homa Bay CBD.
Wale watu wetu wa bodaboda tukae mbele, tuende tu storm pale Homa Bay town, tuone nguvu yao maguns inafika wapi. Sio ni sawa? Watu wa Sindo mpo? Na washukuru sana eruruka manonyi kwa Ramogi.
Because goons allied to Gladys Wanga had made a promise that they were not going to step inside CBD. But after a lot of push and pull, they were actually able to pass through CBD. In this video, I want us to have a bit of talk about today's event. Because from the comments I'm reading, especially from people who are part and parcel of the Linda Mwananchi team, it seems things did not go very well for them. Most of them had their vehicles destroyed. Most of them sustained injuries. And I don't know, it's a very sad day. But I want us to look at some 4 things. The first thing I want us to look at is how will this rally shape Luo Nyanza politics moving forward? Because definitely it's going to do that. Number 2, between Babu Owino and James ORENGo, who is now the de facto kingpin, because the two are actually in Linda Mwananchi. And importantly, I also want to look at also whether these two camps, that is Linda Mwananchi and the broad-based government, whether after what was witnessed in Homa Bay, whether they'll be willing to actually change strategy. Because the strategy of violence, I don't think it will work in 2027. But the other question which I want us to answer is, who are the biggest beneficiaries of this violence? Because this violence is taking shape not only in Luo Nyanza, but in the entire country. We witnessed it yesterday in Nakuru and also in Bomet. So who is the biggest beneficiary? Before I do that, in case you're watching the channel for the first time, take a second or two, click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. Ladies and gentlemen, the scenes from Homa Bay, not very good.
Namna gani wanyonge tuende kama mbaya tusiogope hawa.
Wanasema hatuna watu lakini wanatupangia. Shenzi wao. Kama hatuna watu wanatupangia kwa nini?
Wenye wanakuja watajionea wenyewe. Twende pole pole, tusiwache vijana wetu. Tusiwache vijana wetu.
Wanga ni shenzi.
Tusiwache vijana wetu.
But you have to give it to one man, Babu Owino. Without Babu Owino, this team would not have stormed CBD. And if they had not stormed CBD, the narrative would have changed. So right now, they were actually able to achieve the objective of getting through the CBD. But let us now begin by asking ourselves the first question. How will the rally in Homa Bay shape the Luo Nyanza politics? It's going to shape it. Because after Linda Mwananchi have covered Kisumu, they've also covered Homa Bay today. 2 counties are remaining. Siaya is remaining. Siaya is where ORENGo comes from. And Migori is also remaining. Migori County is where is actually the epicenter of violence in Luo Nyanza. If they'll be able to storm Homa Bay, then they shall have succeeded. But the question is, how will the other parts of the Luo Nyanza, let's say Siaya, treat Gladys Wanga moving forward? How will Gladys Wanga move to places like Nairobi, especially in the Luo-dominated areas? Because I'll be keenly following to see how this particular rally will shape Luo Nyanza politics. Is Gladys Wanga stamping her authority? Because as much as today was Linda Mwananchi Day, one woman was being accused. That is Honorable Gladys Wanga. Number two, between Babu and ORENGo, who is the de facto Luo kingpin? I think Babu Owino is strategically taking the crown from James ORENGo. I listened to James ORENGo, especially in Kindu, and it was like, I am the de facto party leader. I don't have any problem with Gladys. She should come and join me. But if you look at the Kisumu rally, it was about Babu Owino. Again, today's rally was about Babu Owino. So who will be the looking pin from that side? I think Babu Owino will not allow anybody, because he's made this very clear. But what role will ORENGo play? Will ORENGo go back to Siaya? I doubt if James ORENGo will go back to play politics in Siaya after these political activities. He will not be wasting a lot of his time going to Homa Bay several times, yet as a governor for Siaya who just wants to retain his seat, which means ORENGo is also eyeing something. So between Babu has made these intentions very clear. He's going for the Nairobi gubernatorial seat. And importantly, will both camps change strategy? Because if you were to ask me, the idea of violence is not going to serve the interest of both parties, whether Linda Mwananchi or whether Gladys Wanga. Let me take the case of the broad-based government, or the Linda ground for that matter. The violence today can really destroy them. The sympathy can easily shift in favor of Babu Owino and James ORENGo group. Number two, there's a way Kenyans normally tend to love people they view as courageous. And today, if we were to go to vote, those who are yet to decide would easily pick to be on the side of Babu Owino. So that's something. But the question is, will they really change strategy? Because the strategy is not working. Even the turnout itself will be affected. For William Ruto to win, he must get solid support of the Luo nation. And not only solid, but the turnout must be high. What about Babu Owino and the group? I've seen the comments from their team. And they are also very concerned that they need to change strategy. I think the Lumakanda rally ended late, and a lot of things happened there which did not come out openly because it was at night. Goons took advantage and did a lot of things. Today, and for those who watched my earlier video, I was not sure whether they were going to reach because of time. And a lot of things happened during that dark hour. And therefore, for me, I don't think any of them would want a situation where you send goons at night, or you engage yourself in confrontation very late in the night. Probably they need to change strategy. For Babu Owino and the group, I think now they've proved that they have the people. But there's a better way of now engaging. And I want to borrow from Raila Odinga, what Raila Odinga used to do. Raila Odinga would attend these rallies, but he would also have kind of town hall meetings. You remember the kikaos, which we held across the country with Raila Odinga, where we would just meet people, talk with them. Yeah, Babu Owino and the group can change that. What about Gladys Wanga and Linda Mwananchi and Linda Ground? Is it sustainable to continue stopping people from your county? I don't think it's sustainable. And importantly, who are the biggest beneficiaries of this violence? First of all, let me begin by looking at the losers. The biggest losers in case of violence are the people. In this case, the people of Homa Bay. Today, they were running battles. Shops have been looted. Business says today ran into losses. But who is the beneficiary? Is it Gladys Wanga or is it the president? On the other side, who is the biggest beneficiary? Is it Uhuru Kenyatta, the sponsor? Because you could clearly tell the way the way K24 was relaying this. Or who is the real beneficiary? I doubt if political violence has any beneficiary. It is something which these guys just need to stop. I mean, there's no two way around it. And importantly, the propaganda war around this rally. Who has won? Who has won the propaganda war? Let me read in your comment section who you think has won in the propaganda war. Until next time, this is Makwiny. Bye-bye.